we beat ourselves, honestly.
What happened between the play? What are you referring to?
I got blocked in the back illegally, and it was front of the ref. The ref didn't do anything, and just stuff like that. And I could have got hurt off of that, but it's still I still shouldn't have done that. So.
As Patrick Mahomes beats Jared Goff, and there's got a little fight here, a little altercation going on. I don't know what started it.
Well, Brian Branch was involved in something, and there was a little exchange, and then people came running. I think that was Juju Smith-Schuster who came running into that.
Just glanced up and saw two Chiefs, one Lion, and then, of course, everybody coming on the field at the end of the game. And look, and there is a pretty significant brawl going on here. The back end of that over to the right. Pyrotechnics going off because the clock hit 00. But that does not take away from what's going on. The officials are all on the perimeter of this, and now the officials are heading off the field here as this thing is left to settle down.
And Mahomes was at the bottom of the pile, and smartly a few of the Chiefs dragged him out of there.
A little salty ending to this one, and there wasn't a lot of that during the game. It was a hard-hitting game for sure, but a lot of jawing there. So
I didn't see who it was on the line.
Out of there, but he was already down. Now it's Judkins. They swarm to the ball. Alex Highsmith is back, and a flag down at the end of the play.
For him, as he's been out.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense, number 3. 15-yard penalty, and the down counts. The second down.
And it's Jerry Jeudy. So play is over. Jeudy, a little swing with the left hand.
Yeah, a little hand fighting, a little back and forth, but then once you get up into the face mask there, you know they always get the last guy.
The snap from center was a little wide and a little hot out to the left. Caleb Williams could not corral it cleanly, and on a 3rd and 1 play, a loss of 5 to bring up 4th down and 6, and the field goal unit comes on for Ben Johnson as a result.
Well, you see the look on Ben Johnson's face, and the first thing, it wasn't perfect, but the first thing you got to do is you got to secure the football as the quarterback, and you know it was off to the side, it was hot, but.
So here's Stout to punt it away. High kick, deep kick, and it goes into the end zone. We got a penalty flag on the play. And there's some jawing and trash talking on the near side with Tylan Wallace and Jalen McCullough, a couple special teams players.
Coach McVay crazy.
Holding, receiving team number 2. It's a 10-yard penalty, 1st down.
That'll move it back. Rams, though, will take over. Take a look at the penalty. That will do it. Rams get it back, though. 3-3 game here in Baltimore.
This is where I want to be.
Claps his hands, gets it away, throws, and that's incomplete. So it's 4th down. So the crowd vents its frustration. Well, they can't wait for Dart to get back in the game.
Yeah, he wants to know what's going on and how quickly he can get his quarterback back.
Well, I don't think he's getting good news here. I might be wrong. Maybe he was saying, why didn't he come back early? Well, you can't. He had to be out at least 1 play.
And the Brits are wondering what is happening in London. And so are the American announcers. And that is halftime. Garrett Wilson being somewhat demonstrative with his coach heading off the field. My word, it's 10-6 Denver.
4th and 5. Throwing for it and intercepted. That's Dean. Jamel Dean with the interception. There is a flag back at the 44-yard line.
To the play is an interception by the defense. After the play, personal foul, number 71 of the offense. That 15-yard penalty they added on to the end of the run. Timeout.
Here. Get out of my face is basically what he's saying. Some pretty good stuff going on here.
Yeah, Trent's going to win that battle.
Yeah, most of the time.
But he's going to lose.
That was Tyke Smith. He was
yards for his team.
Coverage 2nd and 4.
A.J. Brown gets talked about a lot about some of the frustrations, but it's understandable. You know that it's a competitive team, a team with huge expectations. Whatever you have as a fan, multiply it by that much more as these players. They put everything they have into this, and they want to put big numbers up, and they want to win.
23 of 36, 168 yards and a touchdown pass back here for the right tackle block. And he gets it out to his running back, and that's Brown, snared by Walker, down to the 19 with a pickup of 5.
Chase getting into it with Valentine as Valentine had a hold of him, and then
Valentine, who played at Moeller High School in Cincinnati and then at Kentucky, with a conversation with Jamar Chase, the four-time Pro Bowler.
He doesn't shy away from conversation on the field.
Yeah. Nope.
Of a throw needed there.
See the block that Bijan Robinson threw on Oliver there? Threw his body into it. And now, after taking those shots downfield, they just run it into the middle. Things getting a little salty here. Pushing and shoving. London is involved with a couple of members of the Bills defense, but you got to hand it to the superstar.
Oliver's just coming off of injury.
Milano out tonight. Look at left of your picture there.
Yep.
Bernard goes down.
Daquan Jones got hurt, their run-stopping defensive tackle in warm-up. So this is a unit that's been just down defensive bodies for the majority of the season.
But the safety's on the back end with their injuries.
2nd and 7. Mahomes has that just slip out. He got hit at the end, and 2 flags come down. Just trying to pump and hold on to the ball, and it slipped out, or he just was getting rid of it, but he got hit at the end of it all.
Foul, roughing the passer, defense number 97. It's a 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Probably their favorite pressure. He's going to go up the field and loop back under. It works all the time, but instead of being 1 step away, he was at least 2 steps away, and big mistake there.
An easy call, the 2 steps. Mahomes is like, what'd you do? Well, what he did was give you a first down right around midfield. That's 4 penalties on the Lions.
From the Tennessee 7-yard line, the give to Genty. Out it was Ward. In for Oladejo. Then on the tackle. 2nd and goal coming up, with the Raiders leading by 10. Aversink will kick off. McManus injured and inactive today. Charlie Jones at the 10 for Cincinnati, trying to go outside. And B&J's Valentine's got him out there. Carrington Valentine brings him down. Flag has been thrown.
Obstacle, this kind of challenge, the noise, it's going to be deafening from the outside.
And very unexpected. Pass caught. That's who else? That's Scottaboo again. So Scottaboo tonight, 88 yards on the ground, and a flag is down. 2 catches for 12 yards.
Took a pretty big hit by Makuba.
The field is that the runner gained the first down. However, after the play, taunting number 44. It's a 15-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 10 from that spot.
Yeah, I think the hit from Makuba, who's a rookie himself from Texas, where they played in that playoff game, takes the big hit right here. And then after that hit, he wanted to make sure Makuba knew that he didn't get the best of him. So he just said, and that's what they called right there.
I mean, I said it a couple weeks ago. Taunting is a felony. Huh? Come on. Make it like 7 yards or something. What do we? Terry, don't you agree? I mean, 15 yards for taunting.